In 1990, Voyager 1 was instructed to turn its camera back toward Earth. The image it captured became iconic, a tiny dot suspended in a sunbeam, no larger than a pixel. That pale blue dot was our only home, floating alone in the vast dark. Now, decades later, Voyager 1 has once again given us a moment that could change how we see the universe. Astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson recently revealed that Voyager 1, the pioneering spacecraft launched by NASA in 1977, has detected something extraordinary: 775 unidentified objects, observed while the probe continues its silent journey at the outermost edge of our solar system. This revelation has reignited fascination with the Voyager mission and sparked a storm of scientific inquiry. What exactly did Voyager find drifting in the uncharted depths of interstellar space? Positioned over 15 billion miles from Earth, Voyager 1 now operates in the interstellar medium, far beyond the influence of our Sun, where the solar wind fades and deep space truly begins. Even at this distance, its instruments remain operational. Plasma wave detectors, magnetometers, cosmic ray sensors, all still collecting data and sending it home across the void. According to Tyson, it was through a combination of these instruments that an unusual pattern emerged. Hundreds of discrete, detectable signals, clear, consistent, and measurable, began to appear. Each one was traced to a distinct object moving in close proximity to the spacecraft. Not vague noise. Not sensor drift. But real, trackable events. 775 of them. And they weren't spaced randomly. They appeared over a surprisingly short window of time, just a few months. Which raises a question far more profound than, what are they? Why now? Could Voyager 1 have entered an undiscovered region of space, one teeming with material far denser than any models had predicted? By all expectations, the interstellar medium should be incredibly sparse, just a few atoms per cc. Yet here was Voyager 1, detecting hundreds of unknown objects in quick succession. One theory suggests these could be natural interstellar debris, ancient fragments from supernova explosions, or leftover material from the earliest days of galactic formation. If that's true, then Voyager has encountered some of the oldest matter in existence, untouched, unchanged for billions of years. Each object could carry the chemical history of its origin, a fossil from a time before Earth itself existed. A chance to understand how galaxies form, evolve, and possibly how life-sustaining molecules are distributed across the stars. But there's a twist. Some of the objects showed unexpected behavior. Subtle changes in trajectory. Slight course shifts. Patterns that, while not necessarily artificial, defied simple explanation. Were they being influenced by magnetic fields? Charged particles? Some yet unknown force? Or, were they something else? The idea that these objects could be artificial, created by intelligence, is speculative. But it's no longer unthinkable. Humanity has already launched probes like Voyager into interstellar space. If we've done it, why not someone else? Could these be probes? Or fragments? Monitoring devices from another civilization? Drifting silently through the stars, unnoticed, until now? The data is being rigorously reviewed. Every signal painstakingly analyzed, every transmission cross-checked. After all, Voyager 1 is not a live streaming device. Each data packet takes over 22 hours to reach Earth. The process is slow. Fragile. But what it's revealing cannot be ignored. None of the objects correspond with known asteroids, comets, or debris. They're not behaving like anything we've catalogued before. And their presence doesn't match any known interference, error, or malfunction. Whatever they are, they're real. And they're out there. This discovery is forcing a re-evaluation of what lies beyond the heliopause, the outer boundary where the sun's influence ends. For years, scientists believed this region of space was relatively calm. Quiet. Predictable. Now, that assumption is being shattered. Voyager may have drifted into an unknown corridor of space. A field, a band, A hidden structure that's been invisible to our instruments until one of them passed through by chance. Even more mysterious is the timing. The objects didn't appear randomly. They emerged in waves, suggesting a rhythm, a pattern. Some researchers have suggested a colossal, invisible ring system, like Saturn's, but spread across light years. Others suspect gravitational anomalies concentrating matter into long-forgotten paths or cosmic lanes that our models haven't yet accounted for. And then there's the boldest theory of all, that this isn't just a region rich in natural debris, but a constructed zone. A stretch of space that was, or is, being used for something. Or by someone. Voyager 1 has always been our silent ambassador to the stars. A fragile instrument launched on a whisper of fuel and hope, carrying the fingerprints of humanity, our music, our mathematics, our longing, and our legacy, etched into a golden record. It was never meant to return. Only to drift. To witness. To represent us in the vast silence of space. And now, nearly half a century into its impossible journey, Voyager may have stumbled into something new. Something strange. Something perhaps we were never meant to find, or something that's been waiting to be discovered all along. This moment, this quiet, almost whispered encounter, asks us to rethink how we see the universe. Not as a cold, empty expanse, but as a layered, hidden architecture. A structure we're only beginning to sense. Because if Voyager 1, a relic of the 1970s, built with slide rules and analog circuits, can detect 775 unknown objects by sheer proximity, then what else is out there? What else lies just beyond the reach of our perception? It suggests a startling truth. We may be blind to entire dimensions of cosmic matter. Whole categories of reality could be slipping past us unnoticed. Tiny, agile, silent, moving in ways our tools were never designed to detect. Invisible to even our most powerful telescopes, unless you're right there, in their shadow. What makes these objects even more unsettling is their silence. No radio signals, no heat signatures, no trails of light or energy. They drift, or perhaps maneuver, with surgical precision, as if avoiding attention. And yet, the moment they came into Voyager's reach, they revealed themselves. Not deliberately, perhaps, but undeniably. Their sudden presence forces a reckoning. Not just in physics but in philosophy. It suggests a universe that is not only alive with movement, but intentional in its quiet complexity. Voyager's unexpected discovery doesn't just invite new science. It demands new questions. What are these objects? Are they naturally occurring remnants of some ancient celestial event? Fossils from the early universe? Or are they constructed? Monitored? Sent? If they are natural, why this concentration? Why here? If they are artificial, who sent them? And what are they looking for? And if they're watching, what have they seen? What have they learned? We may not have the answers, not yet. But the data is real. The patterns are measurable. And the mystery is deepening with every transmission. Voyager 1 continues to drift outward, unaware of the meaning behind the signals it's capturing. Unaware of the existential doors it has opened for us. Behind it lies our entire solar system, a familiar cradle of light, planets, and life. Ahead of it, the void. Vast, cold, eternal. And now, somewhere in that black silence, 775 somethings. Not random. Not meaningless. But perhaps messages. Messages not spoken in language or light but in presence. In silence. In pattern. Like cosmic thoughts waiting to be read. Each object could be a clue. Each one, a quiet revelation. Each one, a message in a bottle from the universe itself, drifting across eons, now brushing against the fingertips of human awareness. And we are only beginning to listen.